is Aki and I'm an event director for live events. And welcome to EventsLife, where I will share with you what it's like being part of the events industry here in the Philippines. So, are you ready? Let's go! Today, I'm tasked to direct the FWD Bank Assurance Awards Night here in Okada. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about how an event is created. It starts off with a client wanting to mount up an event. They get an agency who will do this for them. They get it normally through a bidding process. So the winning agency will then get suppliers and the show team that they need to execute the show. Now, it depends on the event that will happen. There are different types of events. We have concerts, fashion shows, product launches, press conferences, weddings, and so much more. So there are different departments of an agency that is required to make an event. So it can be divided into these groups. Starts off with a creative department. They're the ones in charge with creating the decks and the presentations that they present to the clients. And then once it's awarded to them, the clients are taken care of by the account executives. They are the ones who will relay the requirements or the requests of the clients to the production. So the production team is headed by the production manager. So the production manager is the one in charge with the setup and booking of the talents and suppliers needed for the event. Now, under the supplier, there are different types of suppliers. We have the audio, we have the video, the lighting supplier, we have the trussing supplier, the fabricators, the staging, the bouncers, the medical team, the concessionaires, and so much more. Now, when it comes to the show team is mainly composed of the event directors, such as myself. I spearhead the entire show team when it comes to running the show. And then there are the stage managers and the floor directors. They're the ones in charge with whatever is happening on stage. We have the video playback, we have the audio spinner, the lighting director, the technical director, audio engineer, director for camera, cameramen. We have the production assistants. We have the crew. Without these people, an event is not possible. So at the start of the day, once the production manager and the technical director are done with the setup, the show team arrives. And I personally start the day with a briefing with the show team. This is where we discuss whatever it is that needs to be done during the show.
President tsaka chairman. Yung president, pag pinasok mo yung winner, dala yung trophy. Etong kay chairman, ganito.
After that, we go on to our separate responsibilities. Basically, the stage managers will go on stage to the blockings, markings on stage, checking of microphones. The spinner will then lay out all the music and sound effects that needs to be used. Same goes with the video playback. He's the one in charge with making sure that all the video materials are in place and are in order. We also have the lighting director who will then make sure that all the lighting program that needs to be done per segment is prepared. Also, we have the camera director who will then balance the cameras, the different cameras and the different angles.
Doon na lang, ano sa webin.
Okay, ready? And last line dyan.
And we begin with the recognition of Lialda and Delila.
And lights out. Trophy.
Let's get a group picture.
May dadaanan ba dyan papunta sa kanila?
Dito po sa likuran.
Exit. And now, once again, presented to you, your 2023 Chairman Awardees. Baba. Huwag mo lang kantayin, Alvin. Bawa ka, Alvin. Bawa ka, Alvin. Left, right. Kabilang side. Left, right. Kabilang side. Left, right. Kabilang side. Left, right. 14 to. Pagkakabla na sila. Once again, presented to you your 2023 Chairman's Awardees. And then open.
Okay, so right now I am with Team Vantage. They're the agency tasked to mount this event. I am with their head of production, Sir Von, and the senior account executive, Miss Teresa. So for today's event, I am with our production manager. Her name is Rain.
Hi.
So Rain, kamusta naman ang setup natin for today?
Maganda. Maganda
So-
naman, pero syempre, maraming ginawang work for this.
Okay.
Isang buong araw din.
So, to give our audience an idea, this kind of setup, how long does it take? Planning to execution?
At least a month before. 2 weeks. Yan,
2
maabot
weeks,
ng
no?
2 weeks
And do we
preparation
expect,
lang.
of course, mga clients na may mga last-minute changes
Of
sila?
course, yes. Always naman. And kung hindi naman, syempre, lagi lang din tayo mag-expect, ganyan.
No? Correct. And to give you guys an idea, no, the production managers are the people who, let's say na, madalas sila walang tulog during setup until the end of the event. So, thank you very much, Miss Rain.
Thank you!
So for today, this is our production room. Let's go. Okay, so right now, here at the tech booth, I'm with the one and only David Argente and Jason, our spinner for today. So, guys, if you don't know, meron pala kaming, what do you call this? A podcast, a show on Facebook ni David, entitled So Ano Na, together with Mr. Mike Ong, another technical director from the industry. So, may tissue pala doon. I'm so sorry, guys. So, Dave, amongst the many hats that you're wearing, what's your favorite?
I treat all of them as equally. As you said earlier, I'm a club DJ, I'm a radio DJ, I host events. But right now, here in this show, I'm a voiceover talent.
So, can you explain to our audience what is a voiceover talent?
Basically, that's the voice you hear on events that has no face. The voiceover talent is normally just in the background. And you would normally hear his voice when there are announcements, when there are introductions being said. Normally to introduce the show, to introduce the host, the speakers, and whatnot.
And when you really want to emphasize on something, no?
That's correct.
It's a very powerful thing to use a voiceover, especially when you're doing like mga product launches. No? Once it's revealed, you use a voiceover. How about when you compare the challenge, no? Is it harder to be a voiceover talent or a host or a DJ?
They both have challenges. being a voiceover, the only good thing about it is that you can come as you are. You don't need to dress up. You don't need to
Correct.
look okay. You just have to make sure that your voice is there, which luckily I've had for the past 47 years.
Okay, so again, guys, this is Mr. David Ardiente, club DJ, radio jock, host, voiceover talent, dancer, whatnot.
Dancer, wala yun. Walang dancer.
Thanks, Dave.
Once again to our FWD's luminaries, and thank you so much to FL and Jason, of course, for helping us complete the awardees. Every success is significant, every triumph is noteworthy, and to honor your commitment and extraordinary performance, we would like to recognize the Excelsior awardees. We continue our awards and now go to Grandes.
Move to the side, we play a video. Lights out, 10-second video. Once the light goes off, back on, hit speed.
For today's event, our host is none other than the talented and very beautiful Miss World Philippines finalist, Miss Erica Christensen.
Hi, Direk. Thank you so much for having me on your vlog. Di ko alam, vlogger ka na pala.
What do you like about being an events host?
There are so many things that I love about being an events host. First of all, it's really the people that I work with. Isa na dyan si Direk Aki. Joke lang. But it's really the people that I work with, you know. Everybody from the events industry really comes from different backgrounds, all from different provinces as well. So I really learned so much from everybody in the industry. You know, like they really humbled me. I learned so much from them about life, not only about the events industry, but about life itself and the bond that we really create during events.
So, second question, what do you do to prepare before going on stage?
Wow, a lot. I actually do a lot of preparations, and that's something that people really don't know about. You know, like in our profession, because a lot of people think that it's just merely coming on stage and reading a script, but there's really a lot of preparation that goes
Correct.
behind doors. I actually talked about this deeply in my workshop called Mastering the Mic. If you guys are interested, mag-enroll kayo sa second session namin. But in this case, I'll try to keep it short. But what I do is I do a lot of tongue exercises and mouth exercises and neck exercises as well. 20 minutes before I hop on stage, just so that my mouth is relaxed and I can really enunciate and pronounce the words properly. I just really prepare a lot. So aside from the exercises that I did mention earlier, I also make sure that I also browse through the script a lot, like 3-4 times before the event, just to kind of familiarize myself with the outline, how the flow of the event is gonna be. And I also run through the names that I'm supposed to pronounce, just so that I pronounce them correctly. So you know what they say, like the more prepared you are, the less nervous you'll be. So that's really my
And
my
you
advice.
prefer like getting the script a day in advance, right?
Correct. And I really think it should be that way. So for all of you aspiring hosts out there, one advice that I would like to give you is please ask for the script a day or maybe a few days before if you can from the client, just so that you could familiarize yourself with the flow of the program. Because again, the more prepared you are, the less chances of you know, screwing up the event, for the lack of a better term.
And that's it. Actually, you answered my last question. So
Ano ba yung
thank
last
you.
question mo?
That's it. Your advice,
Advice.
to aspiring events. So thank you very much, Erica, and good luck to us later.
Thanks, Direk. Good luck to us.
Okay, so right now I am at the tech booth. This is where all the magic happens. No, all the control that you see comes from this little platform here. So I'll introduce to you the people behind it. Right here we have our audio engineer. His name is Nani. So he's the one in charge with all the sound, no, all the microphones and everything comes out in this venue. It's the audio engineer. Next up, we have the lighting director. This is Anthony. He's the one in charge with, well, basically all the program of the lights for all the segments of the show. Next up, we have here Direk Benedict. He's our director for camera, meaning he's the one in charge with whatever you see on the big screen when it comes to the live feed. And we also have here Diamond. So Diamond is a multi-talented guy, but for this event, he is our teleprompter. He's the one in charge with the script that's being read on the stage by the host and the speakers. And on this side, we have our audio spinner. He is Jason. He's the one in charge with music, no? The sound effects and all the music that you hear comes from this guy, from his setup. So I'll discuss on future episodes how they do what they do. Next up, we have the one and only Mr. David Ardiente. This guy is the DJ, host, dancer, voiceover talent, you name it. He is it. He is the man. And up there we have, we have the big boss of Team Vantage with us, joining us here on the tech booth. But basically for this show, na-demote siya because she is the one doing the prompting. As you can see, she's the one in charge with all the slides that you will see on the big screen later. And the farther down the tech booth, the one and only Mr. Rod Franco. His job is being the video playback. He's in charge of all the visuals that you see on screen. Every segment, guys, very matrabaho tong ginagawa niya. Like audio spinner as well, individually they put up all the visuals in order, making sure na when the host mentions a certain segment, ilalabas niya correctly what it is. And there you have it. Back there we have the one and only Mr. John Yalong, the master when it comes to all technical, all the visuals and LEDs.
Naman, thank you Lord, nakapag-rehearse tayo properly. We were able to rehearse the entire show twice, no? So lahat natin maayos. Ang challenges lang later, yung band talagang hindi kayang ituhog natin, Paolo, correct? We need 5 minutes na mag-music ang muna son. After SDE, confetti, pahingi ako ng BO for David na parang this is the blah 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 blah. Tapos intro tayo ni RJ.
Okay, so 5 minutes before we open the doors, I'm going to do a quick interview with the one and only Mr. Rod Franco. So, he is our video playback. So, Rod, can you explain a little bit? What is a video playback? And ano bang trabaho niyan?
It's being in charge of what to play on the screens, how to do it, how to map it, and also sometimes I do the content. You have to also have the knowledge to produce and to edit.
So basically, lahat ng nakikita ng audiences on the LED. So when we say LED, guys, it's the big screen you see like on the stage or yung nagla-live feed siya, no? So again, 20 years ago, projectors yung gamit natin, but now we use LEDs, no? So I believe also na if you're a playback, you use certain kinds of apps, correct? Or systems?
Yes, you have different softwares and applications to make it. It's not necessarily you have to stick with one software. There's always a software that will fit for you on how you will do it.
So again, depends din sa operator, no?
And also depends on the event, on what the event requires.
Yeah, kasi like with our event right now, you'll see it later or you've seen it already. We have one main LED, a big LED in the middle, and then we have two side LEDs which we use as an IMAG or image magnification. That is where we flash the live feed. And then meron pa kaming anong tawag mo doon, Rod, yung sa floor natin na LED?
Catwalk. It's a catwalk. It's a visual catwalk. It's also sometimes we also use it as a dance floor, LED dance floor. So you can also project some images and graphics.
So it adds to the entrance of the guest. Okay, I'm sorry to cut this interview short, but we're going to start and open the doors in 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ballroom doors are now open. Once again, the ballroom doors are now open. You may now enter the ballroom. Thank you.
Okay guys, so right now we are having dinner and we are having a saxophonist during dinner. Beside me right now is our what we call the director for the camera, Direk Ben. So as you can see, siya yung in charge when it comes to operating the cameras. For this event, we are utilizing 3 cameras. It's camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3. So siya ang nag-cue sa mga cameraman what shot to take, saan sila pwesto, and yeah, just to make it look good, no, on the LED. Okay, so ngayon naman I am with our lighting director, Anthony. So again, a lighting director is the one in charge with programming beautiful lights all throughout the event, no? So what is a good event without good lighting? So as you can see, he's using a lighting controller. This controller is called the Avolites Arena. It's also in his jacket, no? Ayan. So Avolites is a brand that our lighting directors here in the Philippines use. I'd say more than half of the lighting directors that I work with are using an Avolites lighting controller. So right now, dinner is actually plated, meaning it has different courses. Normally, there's buffet and plated. No? So for tonight, it's plated. They are already at the main course. We're almost about to start the main show. But I'd like to introduce to you first our audio engineer from PMX. This is Mr. Nani. So he's the one in charge with all the speakers, sound system, the micings, everything. It all goes to him. He is actually using right now a digital mixer. It's a CL3 Yamaha. So this is a master at work, guys.
Father, source of all inspiration and achievement.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
This is Extraordinaire!
Italian fashion, Ciao Rudy.
it, ladies and gentlemen, the show is officially over. It's around 11 p.m. I hope I helped you guys gain some more insights as to how an event is created and executed. Now, if you want to see more contents like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much and see you again on the next episode of Events Life. Good night.